want to do today is I'm going to start on a knife project. It's a piece of leaf spring that I straightened out in the forge last time. I've gone ahead and I've cleaned. This is pretty pitted. I've gone ahead and sanded that as much as possible. I'll take my knife template. Basically, I always try to draw at least what I want my knives to be like. Since this is going to be pitted, I think I'm going to put the handle here because no one's going to see that. The rest of this, I'll move it up just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take some glue, some of that's adhesive. I'm going to adhesive this on and then I'm going to start grinding this. So once I get the general shape done, I'll go through, I'll put it through the forge, and I'm actually going to pound the edge because I prefer to have a pound, the forged edge instead of a ground edge. So this is going to pretty much be considered a stock removal project, but it is going to require some forge work. Alright, so now the blade, at least the blade template, is on here. I'm going to go ahead and spray this with paint, if I have any white paint. That way, whenever this gets hot, this is actually going to peel off. So if I put white paint on here, it'll be easier for me to see where I'm going. I've tried to scribe it with a metal scribe. That's just too hard to see. So we're going to go ahead and paint this. Then I'm going to get the grinder out and we're going to start cutting. All right, so this is what the final product looks like. You can still see the template in here, but the entire thing is covered with paint now. So in case, even if that template would come off, I would be fine going ahead and grinding it. So I'll let that dry for a little bit and then start grinding. So when I'm doing this, my tool of choice is going to be bandsaw, obviously, but out here I just wanted to quickly grind one of these out. Is one of the Harbor Freight, just their die grinder. It's got a real thin blade on it, and you can see already I made significant progress. I mean, this will probably take me 10 minutes total to cut this out. So I just keep going back and forth with the grinder, cutting off sections, and all of this will drop off. I may make this a little bit bigger, just to give me a little more room back here, and grind this section off, and then that'll be the beginning of a knife. So again, this is probably an afternoon knife. This won't take that long to make. All right, that metal's been sitting in there long enough. We're gonna go ahead and pull it out. I'll show you how I use the flatter. Metal's probably not hot enough, but at least it'll give you an example. Set it, hammer, set it, flat, hammer, and hammer. And just that is enough to straighten that portion of metal. Probably can't see it, but still a little bit of a gap here. We're going to go ahead and heat that portion up and use the flatter. Alright, this will probably be the last one for the flatter. What I'm going to do first off is pull this out and put a scale on it, see which way it needs to go. I know that's cheating, but you just need to tweak it a little bit. I'm pretty happy with that. There's a little bow. Actually, there's no bow. Just a little bow in the center. Just back on it on both sides. I always check both sides. I'm pretty happy with that. So it's an abbreviated way to use the flatter. This blade is now straight. I can start grinding this one now. So this is the finished product for the day. I have some to straighten this because it's got a little bend to it. Before I go ahead and grind the edges on here, I want to straighten it out, but it's pretty much what you can get from a stock removal. I'll figure out what I'm going to do on the back end here. I may just leave it like that, a little spike on there. Don't really know yet, so I kind of get a general shape. I put a pattern on here, and then as I kind of work with it, I pick how I want to handle it. So thanks for watching.